We are from Ukraine.
We've always lived in the incredible country, but in 2014, Russia grabbed Crimea and unleashed the war at the east of Ukraine. In 2022, the war came in every Ukrainian city.
But our past reminds us that we are able to stand up against any evil.
Unconquerable Cities, the true history. Luhansk.
Where are we going today?
I wish we could see real excavations.
Oh, exactly.
Luhansk lands are not rich only in minerals, but in the real archaeological finds as well.
This is the Mariupol Ridge.
Oh, what is it?
The Mariupol Ridge, or Luhansk Stonehenge, is an ancient shrine. It was found in 1976 by the school children, members of the archaeological club.
I'm jealous of them.
Later, scientists estimated its age to be about 5,000 years. It means that this heritage asset is the same age as the most ancient Egyptian pyramid and the British Stonehenge.
Wow, we have so ancient and rich history.
As the history went on, the lands of Luhansk region for thousands of years were inhabited by various nomadic tribes such as Cimmerians, Scythians, Pechenegs, Cumans and others. Russia spreads lies that these lands were wild and uninhabited before the Russian Empire came. In fact, since the 16th century, Cossacks began to build winter lodges here, that is farms, where their wives and children lived and where they returned to winter after the military campaigns.
Whoa! It turns out that the Cossacks were doing ordinary things as well.
It was from those former winter lodges that modern Luhansk and many other cities of the region grew up. At the end of the 18th century, the Scottish entrepreneur Charles Gascoigne built a foundry on this land.
And what is foundry?
This means that various metal products were smelted here. The first engineers in the factory were British and the workers were Ukrainians from the surrounding villages. It was due to this plant that the city of Luhansk appeared in 1882.
It turns out that the Russians did not found the city.
Moreover, in the 30s of the last century, almost all the local schools were Ukrainian ones, and the majority of the population were Ukrainians.
Oh no, they took everything Ukrainian from them.
For hundreds of years, Russia tried to ban both Ukrainian language and culture. It resettled Russians to Luhansk lands so that everyone would believe the lie about the Russian Luhansk.
But we didn't believe it.
That's right, because one who knows his history will never be deceived. In 2014, Luhansk region residents resisted Russian occupation as hard as they could. However, the city still was occupied. But partisans keep resisting the Russian invaders.
The armed forces of Ukraine will definitely free this city.
Because Luhansk always was and will be the Ukrainian city.
Today we visited the landmark that was older than the pyramids and Stonehenge.
We visited the Cossack settlements modern Luhansk grew up from.
We found out that the city appeared due to the Scottish entrepreneur.
We saw that Russia tried to destroy everything Ukrainian and turn the Luhansk region inhabitants into the Russians.
But the locals kept Ukraine in their hearts, even in the darkest times.
Because we all believe in the light after the darkness. That's what our history teaches us.
Moving forward together. The project is funded by the European Union.